Okay. Uh, so, welcome everyone to this 40th meeting of Quantum Leap Advanced Toastmasters Club. We have a few ground rules to follow. First of all, we try to keep our videos on and our audios off unless it's our turn to speak. Secondly, we volunteer not to talk about three topics: sex, religion, and politics, but in the context of highlighting or marginalizing any person or individual, or with an intent to bring someone down or criticize someone. We also are against any sort of discrimination or biases. During speeches, it is advised not to engage in crosstalk on Zoom, although I'm guilty of that myself, but that applies equally to me and to everyone else. After speaker is done, you can share your feedback and comments in the Zoom chat box. Unless the speaker asks themselves to share this kind of feedback, please avoid. With that, it is my honor and privilege to hand over the charge to our presiding officer, DTM Saif Ali Sheikh.
Thank you very much, all-rounder Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. If you need Sergeant at Arms, you can ask Toastmaster Talha to be the Sergeant at Arms. If you need technical expert, you can request him technical expert. If you want to manage your accounts, so you can ask him to compile our profit and loss statement. So you just name it, and he is always volunteer himself. Fellow Toastmaster, today is I have a very mixed feeling that since the inception of this club, I'm the first one who is addressing. And I myself is feeling that today I'm a little bit relaxed, and I'm happy that young blood is coming forward and taking the responsibility. Have you noticed ever that how the birds are flying in the sky? They're always flying in the V shape. There is one bird is ahead of all, and there is a V. And some birds on the left side, some birds on the right side. And one tail on the right side is a little bit longer. Do you know the reason behind that one? The front bird is the one who is making the way. He is the one who is putting the efforts that the rest of the two lines getting easy to fly. But do you think it is always the same bird is taking the lead? No. This is a nature. Sometimes the front bird is getting tired, so he needs to take the rest. So he is asking another birds to please come forward and take the lead. So we are learning from our nature. Similarly, today is the time to pass the baton to the young blood. Before we are going to proceed for the formal installation, I would like to extend my thanks and gratitude to the members of the club, as well as the leader of the club. The first and foremost is Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. I always call Talha bin Hamid is the mother of the club. You believe in me that the pain what he took since the inception and the delivery, no one can dare to take that particular pain. And specifically, Advanced Club is always having a difficulty to conduct their meetings because the members already having a membership in another club. So that's the reason we all, as ExCom, facing the same issue, but remarkably, Talha bin Hamid is the one who is everywhere. You just ask Sergeant at Arms, he's there. You just ask treasurer, he is there. You just ask vice president public relation, he is also there. You can ask the secretary, please read out the minutes of meeting. He is always ready, regardless the secretary is here or not. So the next person is Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti. He is always all the way from Bahrain joining us, and he is a dedicated, determined, and motivated, self-motivated personality, and he is leading us as a vice president membership. That's the reason we are now having a 17 member in our club. Toastmaster Mubina Rauf, I always calling her a walking, talking encyclopedia. He's a very humble personality and soft spoken, but he's a tall also. Tall in terms of her height, but tall in terms of the knowledge too. Toastmaster Saad Shoaib, whenever you ask anything, you will feel a smile is waiting for you. He always come up with a smile. And I request Toastmaster Saad, please continue smiling all the time. And from India, we have GK Ajay as our Sergeant at Arms. Maybe he is going to join us little part. So thank you very much, my team. Thank you very much, my members, that you bear me throughout more than 1 year as a president. And sometime I was little, you can call the tough and rough sometime. And sometime I'm taking the privilege of my white hair. So I'm treating you as my son and the daughters, except Toastmaster Imran Rana. He is my brother. Okay. Do we have any business?
No business to report, sir.
So,
except for the induction. Yeah.
So I will request our treasurer. So after the meeting or whenever during the 1 week time, kindly circulate the financial status of
Yes.
Quantum Toastmaster Club. So they should know about what we have in our hand. And Toastmaster Imran Rana, it is in my mind and it is my to-do list that I have to bring Gloria Jean Cup for you. And maybe by the end of month or early August, you will get it in person, that I will come only for the Gloria Jean Cup to deliver you. So by this, I called the installation officer to take over, to install the new committee. Zahra, you are saying something? We have now Toastmaster Zahra, Khurram Saeed, GK Ajay is not here, Osama is not here, Muazzam is not here, Talha bin Hamid, and the Saad Shoaib.
Osama is here, sir.
Yes, Osama is also here. So you might notice I'm a little bit frank also. Sometimes I'm not addressing you as a DTM or the Toastmaster, because I myself is feeling you that you are a part of my family. So I'm taking this privilege so to become a more close to each other. But I will make sure that I will maintain the protocol while I was doing the installation. I took too much time. Let's start the installation. And fellow Toastmasters, I am installation officer, and I'm going to install the new committee. And first most thing is that I will request outgoing committee, DTM GK Ajay is a sergeant at arms. Toastmaster DTM Saad Sheikh is a secretary. Toastmaster Mobina Rauf, Vice President Public Relations. Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti. Vice President Education, Toastmaster Treasurer. And the President, Toastmaster Saif Ali Sheikh. Well, Toastmaster, you are discharged from all further duties and responsibilities as officer of Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club. Thank you very much. Now, may I request from my right side, first is Toastmaster Zahra Ibrahim as a Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti as a Treasurer, Toastmaster G.K. Ajay is a Secretary, Toastmaster Osama Ali, Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Muazzam Azam, Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, Vice President Education, DTM Saad Shoaib is a incoming president of Quantum Leap Toastmaster. I'm here to install the officer of Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club and to prepare them for challenging that lies ahead. Their collective challenges is to make Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club strong, dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and think creatively. I will ask each officer to hold the gavel as a symbol of leadership as I briefly describe the challenges they must meet and the responsibility they must fulfill. The first, I will request Toastmaster Zahra Ibrahim to please hold the gavel and unmute yourself. Toastmaster Zahra Ibrahim, you keep track of the club physical property such as banner, lectern, timing device, and other meeting materials. You arrive early to prepare the meeting place for members and stay late to store all of the club equipment. You are also in charge of the meeting place itself, obtaining new space when necessary, and maintaining contact with people who allow you to use the space for your club meeting. Toastmasters Zahra, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Toastmaster Zahra, unmute yourself. Toastmaster Zahra is not here. We assume that she is saying yes, she will perform her duty to the best of her ability. Now please pass the gavel to Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti. Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti is a treasurer of the club. Toastmaster Khurram, you are the club accountant. You are the club accountant. You manage the club bank account if necessary, write checks as approved by the club executive committee, and depositing membership dues payment and other club revenue. You are also in charge of submitting membership dues payment to World Headquarters. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability, Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti as a treasurer?
Yes, I will do.
Thank you. Just pass the gavel to Toastmaster DTM G.K. Ajay, the secretary of the club. DTM G.K. Ajay, as a secretary of the club, you maintain all records manage club files, handle club correspondence, and take the minutes at each club and executive committee meeting. You are also in charge of updating and distributing a roster of current paid members and keeping the club officer list current for Toastmaster International. Toastmaster GTM GK Ajay as a secretary. Will you perform this duty to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to the club vice president public relations, Toastmaster Osama Ali. Toastmaster Osama Ali, you promote the club to the local community and notify the media about the club existence and benefit it provides. You promote the club update web content and safeguard the Toastmaster brand identity. It is your job to notify the media whenever your club does something newsworthy. Toastmaster Osama Ali, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will perform this duty to the best of my ability and with honesty.
Okay. Pass the gavel to Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Muazzam Azam. Toastmaster Muazzam, unmute yourself. Toastmaster Muazzam, you promote the club and manage the process of bringing in guests and transforming them into members. Toastmaster Muazzam, will you perform this duty to the best of your ability? Pass the gavel to Club Vice President Education, DTM Talha bin Hamid. DTM Talha bin Hamid, unmute yourself. As a Vice President Education, you schedule member speeches, verify the completion of project, and serve as a resources for questions and education program, speech contest, and your club mentor program. You are an important source of Toastmaster knowledge for club members, and it is your job to become familiar with all aspects of the Toastmaster education program. Toastmaster Talha, DTM Talha bin Hamid, will you perform this duty to the best of your ability?
I will.
Pass the gavel to Club President, DTM Saad Shoaib. DTM Saad Shoaib, please unmute yourself. You are a chief executive officer and are expected to preside at all club meeting and at all regular meeting and special meeting of your executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club enable its member to achieve their educational goals. It is also your challenge to see that your club helps the area, division, district, and Toastmaster International to meet their goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedications to office. The gavel is a symbol of power and authority given to you by the membership of Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than collections of people. It is emotional force rooted in the feelings, thought, and actions of all members with the common goals of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with the common goals of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone is proud. DTM Saad Shoaib, will you as a club president accept these challenges and perform your duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
It is my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters installed into the office to which they have been elected. I will request all the members to please take the oath. The growth and development of Toastmaster program in Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club depend largely upon the actions of this group. On your honor as a member of Toastmasters, do you pledge to individually and collectively stand by this club, live with it, and work with it throughout coming years? Say we will.
We will.
Loudly,
Well,
loudly say we. Thank
We
you
will.
very much. Now may I request the president install an outgoing president to join me in the lectern. Immediately past president, I will request immediately past president to pass the pin of the president. You have it with you to the current president, and at the same time, I will request the current president to pass the pin of past president to outgoing the president. The new club president take the charge now of the meeting, and I request DTM Sachdev to take over as our club president. Please give him a big round of applause.
thank you very much, Mr. President, for your amazing installations ceremony, and also for being the founding president of this amazing Toastmaster club. And yes, I've said this before to TTM Tala as well, that these are very big shoes to fill, but I'll try my best to be half as good as you were, and that will be a big achievement. So thank you very much. Fellow Toastmasters, honorable guests, welcome to the first Quantum Leap Advanced Toastmaster meeting of this new Toastmaster year. Quantum Leap is a very unique Toastmaster club which focuses around actually attracting members who are interested in topics like science fiction and various other things which we don't often touch upon in various Toastmaster club. It's been founded since 2021, and at the moment we are going stronger as ever. And like you can see, even in this meeting, we have a wonderful keynote speech, and we have attracted various guests from different Toastmaster clubs. So that's what that makes us unique. And speaking of guests, let me just ask our guests to briefly introduce themselves. We have Toastmaster Sufyan Haider. So Toastmaster Sufyan, can you please introduce yourself? you are not audible if you are speaking something.
DTM Saad.
Yes, now you are
Uh,
audible.
Thank you so much. Myself, Sufyan Haider. I'm from CA Toastmasters. I'm here to listen you guys. So how artificial intelligence going to explore this world? So I'm here to learn from you guys.
Welcome to Quantum Leap. Next, we have Toastmaster Vilaram Megawas. So, Toastmaster Vilaram, can you please unmute and explain and introduce yourself?
Thank you, Satsa. First of all, congratulations. You become the president. Really, I appreciate you are performing very well. I am the member of Karachi Toastmaster Club. I just saw early morning the message of Sir Talabin. I just joined just to understand the new clubs. So I just joined this meeting to understand and to enhance my knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Vilaram. Next, we have the honorary member of Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Irfan Farooqi. So, sir, can you please briefly introduce yourself to us?
Thank you very much. I'm Irfan Farooqi. I'm from Lahore, and I love to be a part for Quantum Leap. I don't have much interest in physics, but I have a lot of interest in fairy tales relating to physics. So that's why I join here. I get a lot of opportunity to learn from this forum, particularly today's talk. That is of great interest for me. That's why I joined this meeting today, and to say welcome to the new incoming EC for this club. Welcome, everybody. I hope you will perform your duties in a better way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irfan. Next, we have the immediate past president of ICMAP, Toastmaster Lahore. Toastmaster Tahir, can you please briefly introduce yourself to us?
Well, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm Toastmaster Tahir Iqbal. I'm Toastmaster since 2014. Currently, I am the area director of Area 5. And by qualification, I am the member of ICMA Pakistan. I'm the fellow member of ICMA Pakistan. And today I joined the meeting just to learn something new, because very seasoned and very senior Toastmasters like Toastmaster Talab bin Hamid is here, DTM Saif Ali Sheikh is here, DTM JK is here, as well as DTM Saad Shuaib is here. So 4 DTMs are there. So I decided to join and learn something new from these seasoned Toastmasters. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Welcome, Toastmaster Tahir, to the meeting, and hope to see you again. And last, we have Toastmaster Ahmed Shakur. So, Toastmaster Ahmed, can you please briefly introduce yourself to us?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Saad. And hello, everyone. This is Ahmed Shakur from Ravi Toastmasters Club. Currently, I am serving as Area Director for Area 4 in Division A. And I am here to see what I can learn from today's meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ahmed, and welcome everyone to the meeting. So let's begin with the main part, which is the educational session, and for that we have a very seasoned Toastmaster who is the immediate past Area 1 director, the immediate past VP Education of Husne Khitawat Toastmaster, the past admin manager, and and our very own honorary member of Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club. So with
He's a full-fledged member, not.
oh yes, my bad. So we just had a whole stream of members, so that's hard to keep track. So welcome to to a fellow Quantum Leap member, Toastmaster Imran Rana, as the Toastmaster of the evening. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I was just thinking, when will you going to add the word late after my name? Okay, so fellow Toastmasters and guests, a very good morning, and it's a great pleasure to become the Toastmaster of the day, first ever in Quantum Leap Toastmasters Club meeting. You people used to see me as a timer, most dedicated timer, or the part of the evaluators team, but hopefully the first meeting as Toastmaster of the day. As we all know that necessity is the mother of all invention. We used to live a very simple life, remember? And as the time passes, we had so many invention and we become used to it. Like air conditions in summer seasons. I'm sure nobody is here to say no to air condition in summers, right? And then phones, and especially the smartphones, which we used to keep them in our washroom very proudly. But nowadays, artificial intelligence have made our life so easy. It revolutionized everything. Like people like me who used to struggle to write anything, now the chat GPT is there for us. If you want to write your speech, if you want to review your speech, means if you request GTM Talha to please review the speech, then please, there's no need, because chat GPT is another DTM Talha. So you can write your speech and review it, get it review with chat GPT. Okay, so let's talk about today's meeting. Since this is an advanced club and the meeting segment is little different from the regular Toastmasters meeting, first we have the geek session, and then we have the prepared speeches. Those prepared speeches will be evaluated by lead evaluator and their team members after the end of every speech. Then we have the table topic session, where we learn how to organize our thoughts in a twinkle of an eye, means within a very short span of time. And then we will going to have the general evaluation. This evaluation is little different from the regular one, because in general evaluation session, the general evaluator will going to evaluate the whole session plus take reports from the facilitators. So without further delay, we have sorry, I just forgot that first we have the geek session and then we have the keynote speech, right? Let me
No, we just have keynote speech and after that the prepared speech.
Okay, that's good. Okay, to further highlight the importance of the artificial intelligence, we have a very energetic and dedicated Toastmaster. He is the current XCOM member of the Quantum Leap. So with big round of applause, please welcome our keynote speaker, Toastmaster Osama Ali, with a keynote speech title, "Be Smarter with AI." So let's see how artificial intelligence will make us more smarter. So over to you, Toastmaster Osama Ali.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I hope you all are doing well and ready for the keynote speech. I hope I am visible and clearly audible to you guys.
Yes, you
Yes, just a second, Toastmaster Soma. Can you see the timer, Toastmaster Zahra's window? Zahra, if you can raise your virtual hand, that will ensure that your window is always visible.
or I can say the
I think
timer
my
if she is not available.
just let me give 1 minute. I think my laptop is camera is giving a problem. So let me log in from the phone as soon as possible.
Okay.
Kindly enable the screen sharing if possible.
You are actually the host now, so
Recording
you
in
can.
progress. Recording in progress.
Screen sharing is enabled.
The host of the meeting has just left the meeting, so
Am I the host now?
no, it's Toastmaster Osama Ali. He is the host. So Toastmaster Osama, can you please check?
Maybe the power outages at Talha's place, so that's why he's that.
Yes. Okay, so TDM Tala is back. TDM Tala, can you please
Yes, actually the power went out, so I'm just back. Anyhow, so yeah, what were you saying?
can you please give access to Toastmaster Osama to
Yeah,
share his
apologies. Yeah, apologies for that. Now, yeah.
So I would like to tell you in the picture which you can see me, it is from the mobile, and from the laptop, I'm going to share the screen with you guys. There's a little bit hassle from my side because laptop so screen is not working. So can I share the screen now?
Yes, you.
Okay. So first of all, before sharing screen, I would like to ask you guys question that what comes to your mind when you hear the word chat GPT or artificial intelligence is going to change the world? I would like to hear 2 to 3 opinions about this.
Jobless.
Any other?
They are more dangerous than nukes.
Okay. Any other?
Advancement in technology.
Okay, you are right. So I would
Ease
like to
in life.
guys, definitely. So I would like to tell you guys, you know that whenever calculator was when calculator was invented, you know what happened? that mathematicians in the first world countries were on streets for the protest and saying that it will definitely kill our jobs, and it will make the human more relaxing, and they will not be able to think from their mind. But whenever any tool is coming in the world, or whatever any technology is coming in the world, as soon as a person tries to adapt him or her, she can definitely succeed his or in her job. Now I would like to share some slide with you guys. I hope that slide is clearly visible to you.
Yes, it is.
It is visible. So it was last year, 30th November 2022, when Greg Brockman, the CEO of or the founder of ChatGPT, just made it public to everyone. And that's the 3.5 version of ChatGPT. There were previous versions as well, ChatGPT 3, 2, 1, but these were only accessible to developers. That 3.5 was accessible for the whole of public. And he made a tweet about it as well. And I would like to share a fact with you guys that in just 5 days, ChatGPT was able to reach 1 million users, for which Instagram took 75 days and Spotify took 150 days. Just see. And I would like to add you one thing, that that recently 2 days back an app is launched by the name of Threads.
Yes.
That app got 1 million users in just 2 hours. Just
5
imagine.
hours.
Thank you for correcting. Just imagine that how fastly people are adopting to technology. Especially, I believe that people under 40 are really flexible to adopt technology nowadays. This is the picture which I was discussing about before, that the math teachers came to protest against the calculator use. And there is a quotation, and there is a quotation at the bottom as well, that you should be optimistic because there is some magic coming. And one thing I would like to brief you guys as well, ChatGPT is your genius intern who knows it all. ChatGPT has read whole of Wikipedia, ChatGPT has read whole of the Google, ChatGPT has read whole of the Bing, and it can read all things in, you can say, microseconds. That much fast ChatGPT is. Before that, next slide, I would like to give you an example. So this is my window of ChatGPT. I hope that window is visible to you guys.
Yes, it is.
With the help of this screen, I am giving you an example of a good prompt versus bad prompt. Okay, first I will write a bad prompt in which there is very less information given to ChatGPT, and then I will write a good prompt in which there is detailed information given to ChatGPT. As it is an intern, so as much good information you give to him, he will write it as much good as well. So let's suppose that I am writing to ChatGPT to write an email to Toastmaster members for attending a ChatGPT introductory workshop. Now, as you can see that it has written an email, but in this, not any specific instruction is given. Okay. Now I would like to take you guys back to my screen. There is a special prompt formula in which when you give the context to the ChatGPT, when you give and then you write a task, and then you give specific instructions, and then you give an example as well. then it will write a good prompt for you guys. Like before doing that, I would like to tell you, let's suppose I would give the context to ChatGPT. I hope my screen is shared to you guys. I am giving the context to ChatGPT now. You are an experienced copywriter who writes for Uber, because Uber has very experienced copywriters. You can see that how much amazing message they send to us. That is the context. Now I would like to give the task. Write an email for my Toastmasters audience, convincing them to attend the ChatGPT workshop. Now I would like to give a specific instruction. Instruction will be like, see, members can be from IT industry, marketing industry. So to make it convincing from them, and add a little humor as well. Now just you can imagine that it was just a little instruction. Because of lack of time, I have not written the whole instructions. Just by a little instructions, it has written a more detailed oriented email in which there is a humor involved as well, and it is targeting the IT industry guys and the marketing guys as well, and whichever you want to like to add as well. I hope that I am able to explain that very important thing to you guys. That was the concept which I was explaining you in the ChatGPT screen, and that is an example of a good prompt as well. With the context, and where is the task, and where is the instruction. You can see this picture in which it is clearly saying that if you will give him the correct and specific instructions, then your intern will do extraordinary, exceptional work. And from this picture, I hope you can understand that whatever garbage in you will be putting, that garbage out you will be getting out. So always ask right and meaningful questions. Next, we will be discussing some of the tools which people have made with the help of ChatGPT. So let's explore some of them. I would like to tell you that this website as well, this is by the name of Prompt Base, at which you can sell your prompts as well. People are selling their prompts from $6 to, you can say, thousands of dollars, because there are very less people in the world who can write good prompts. And most importantly, don't consider ChatGPT that it has always the right information. Sometimes it can assume things as well. You know, as they are trying to make it more like human nature. So you can say that whenever we don't have answer to any question, we sometimes assume when we are sitting in a discussion and try to say that aisa bhi ho sakta hai. I believe, I think it can be like that. So ChatGPT does like that as well. This is an example. You know that in this prompt, the guy is asking, there is a city in India by the name of Brahmapur, in which it is saying that why it is called the cotton city of India, whereas it is not the cotton city of India, and it has written that only answer if you're 100% sure. So this city is known for silk weaving industry, not for the cotton industry. But if you would have not written only answer if you're 100% sure, that then it would have made an answer that it is the cotton city. Sometimes ChatGPT assumptions can be wrong as well. And these are some of the limitations of ChatGPT, that it is trained until just 2021 September, and it can generate up to 500 words or 4,000 characters. And lastly, I would like to tell you guys that ChatGPT 3.5 is there in market. After 6 months, ChatGPT 4 will be coming. After 2 years, ChatGPT 5 will be coming, and by 2030, we will be having ChatGPT 10. Just imagine that what powerful ChatGPT 10 will be. Now, I would like to discuss a tool with you guys, which can definitely help you in your daily things, whether you are a software engineer, whether you are a digital marketing person, whether you are a finance guy, any other like profession. It can, because content is something, I think it is a need of almost everyone, because I believe in Toastmasters, when we deliver speeches, we research about content as well, and this tool can definitely help us. And that tool is by the name of simplified.ai. Simplified.ai. I hope my screen is visible. Anyone can give a shout out?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So you can imagine that it is giving us ideas related to every kind of content we want to write. Let's suppose I open about the LinkedIn profile. Now, just due to shortage of time, I will just give very concise instructions. You will write in this area about what you want from the and then you will click on the generate thing, and it will generate the LinkedIn profile description for you. And most importantly, that if you are able to get its paid subscription, then you can also get more than one results, and you can also change the creativity level. Let's suppose it is, but you can get creative as well, you can get deterministic as well. So there are different personas, you can say, and you can test them as well. Next thing, ChatGPT can act as an interviewer for you as well and simulate a complete interview. I just want to give you guys a small example so that it can become more clear to you guys as well. I hope my ChatGPT screen is visible.
Yes.
I have given a prompt to ChatGPT that you are an interviewer taking the interview for a growth hacking position at Growth School, which is a startup. Now it will first ask that introduce yourself, and then it will ask you the questions related to the job description role, which I will be giving in the next prompt. But as time is short, so I would like to give you other instructions as well. So we are just stopping it there and going to the next slide. Mr. Timer is here.
Yes.
How much time we have left?
We have around five minutes left, which are
Okay.
also for the question and answer. So you can continue for about 3 minutes or 2 minutes.
Okay. So I hope that interviewer thing is clear to you guys. Next, we will talk about the cold message. As you know that some of you are job holders and some of you are founders of businesses as well. Sometimes on LinkedIn, you are seeing a job description or you are seeing any freelance job and you want to approach the founder of the company. So, you know, what can you do? I would like to give you some specific instructions that you can copy the job description from the LinkedIn.
Toastmaster Osama, you're on mute. Toastmaster Osama? No, you aren't audible.
Cannot hear you.
Your voice is not audible at all.
Sama, we can't hear you, Sama.
Toastmaster Osama, we cannot hear you.
This is definitely because of AI.
I think so. He cannot hear us as well.
Just message.
We should also learn sign language as well.
Yes. Good idea.
Am I audible now?
Yes, now you're audible.
Sorry for whatever bad disruptions has caused at me today. Just fucked my laptop, all the thing. So lastly, Toastmaster Imran Rana was asking about the tool. The tool is by the name of Vana, with the help of which you can make great pictures. And I would like to summarize the keynote to all of you. You know, ChatGPT is just for text to text instructions. We have a tool by the name of text to image instructions as well, and that is by the name of Mid Journey. With the help of Mid Journey, you can just write a prompt that which kind of picture you want, and with the help of which you can generate such awesome and stunning pictures. And we have another tool by the name of text to video, and that is by the name of Runway ML. And we have another tool by the name of let's suppose if you want to do image to text. For that, we have ChatGPT 4. But for that, you have to take the premium subscription of ChatGPT. So that's it. Thank you so much. If anyone has any questions, she can ask.
Toastmaster Khurram has a question.
First of all, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sama, for that great elaboration of all the tools available on the market. I believe that still there are many more to cover. My question here today is that, as you know, that earlier when these tools were not available, the belief was that first when AI will come in, it will take off all the blue collar jobs. Then the time will come for the white collar. And the last AI will capture is the creativity. When these tools are now in the market, it's other way around. It started with the most complex thing, which is creativity. With having said that, what do you think the extent of AI would be on our society and the people's job as whole in whole curriculum? What do you think?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Khurram, for asking such a great question. I would like to brief you guys that in next to 2 to 3 years, next 2 to 3 years maximum, there will be more jobs in market in which they will be demanding journalist people who can know how to code, people who can know how to write content, people who can edit videos as well. And for all these things there are tools available. There was a slide there was a slide available in my presentation which I was going to share with you guys, in which we were having all these tools available. So I must say that as soon as possible, people can adapt to all of these tools and learn these tools. They can definitely get a very good raise in their pay in next 2 to 3 years, or it can help in their business as well. And also, as you were talking that it will take jobs, so I believe it's my assumption. It's my assumption. You can be wrong. Whatever I have heard from people,
I think we have lost Toastmaster Osama.
it can't be conquered still right now. Any other
I
questions?
believe the remaining questions can be taken via the chat box, and Toastmaster Osama can answer them afterward because we are a bit behind time. So
Okay.
thank you very much, Toastmaster Osama. That was amazing. So over to the Toastmaster British.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Osama, for sharing such a wonderful knowledge and enlightening us about the artificial intelligence. We look forward some more speeches about this topic. Maybe you can come up with specific topic and you can use it in your prepared speeches. Yes, Osama would like to say something.
One thing I would like to add, I believe that whenever you have learned anything from anyone, you would definitely like to credit that person. So I would like to credit the founder of Growth School for this, because I have attended a ChatGPT workshop from Growth School, and it is definitely helping in my life, in my job as well. So if you want to take that workshop, you can go to Growth School website as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Osama. I was just saying that since you mentioned some of the tools or what you can do, you can come up with a prepared speech on that, or you may specifically inform us through your prepared speech. So now it's time for us to move towards the prepared speech session. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti, and he will be evaluated by our immediate past president, distinguished Toastmaster Saif Ali Sheikh. So I request TTM Saif to read out the objectives, introduce the speaker, and also announce the speech title. So TTM Saif Ali Sheikh, the virtual stage is on yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. TMOD. Toastmaster Khurram Saeed attempting a project from Dynamic Leadership, and the project is Vocal Variety and Body Language. Speech title is Seriously? Seriously? Time limit 5 to 7 minutes. Over to TMOD.
Can you see the timer, Sakura? Which-
Is timer is Toastmaster Sashweb?
Yes, I can do it. Yes.
Okay,
Or-
may I request
you-
DTM Seth to also announce the team of the evaluator so that
Yeah.
if someone is missing, you can.
Okay. So lead evaluator is myself. Visuals by the DTM Talha. Auditory is Toastmaster Mazam Azam. I think Mazam Azam is not here. Perceptible is DTM Saad. Structure is Seb. I think we have to replace the Mazam.
Yeah, I think I will request Toastmaster Imran to replace Mozam as the auditory evaluator.
So Toastmaster Imran is replacing the Mazam. Okay. Over to TMOD.
Can I give a start? TMOD.
The virtual stage is all yours.
Have you ever loved someone? And by knowing the fact that she might be still alive? Why? God, why? I can still feel the softness of her skin, her curves. And one day I wake up, she was not there. I loved her. I miss her. She was the best cat in the world. Why you guys are laughing? See, this is the problem. You guys don't take me seriously. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, raise your hand if somebody ever in your life, someone never took you seriously. Have you ever thought why this happened? Because there are two types of people. One who know you very well and love you. And they don't want you to go into that pain of getting something which might not be useful for you. And others who know you very well as well. And they know all the faulty promises you did historically, and they know you are not going to do anything. In 2015, I suddenly realized that I have never done any physical endeavor in my whole life. And that was the time where Bahrain started its Spartan races. I registered myself 1 month of physical exercises, running. I even bought the camel bag. I purchased all the nutrients, amino acids, whey protein, and you name it. Even I bought the nutrients for the marathon racer of 48 kilometers. I started the race. I go on, and I finished it, the full 5 kilometers. And I ended up last. I was very happy. I was that much happy that I registered myself in the next half marathon, 50 obstacle race. When my family came to know that, my wife came to me and said, "Are you out of your mind? Have you ever run 10 kilometers in your life? You're going to kill yourself, huh?" And my mother, "24 kilometers, huh? You think you're a monkey? You will climb the rope? Your father is a monkey? Have ever anybody did like this in our family? Go do your work." And I took the chill pill and I keep going on.
I practiced for 3 months, went to Sharjah, did my race, and luckily this time again I completed but ended up last again. But I keep going on for 3 years, going on till end of 2017, Dubai, Hatta, Spartan race, Khurram Saeed Chishti, tag number 3938, ended up as a beast open race winner. Fellow Toastmasters, once there was a mountain. On that mountain, whoever tried to climb up fails. The myth soon become a fact. And then everybody on the base camp try to stop the person who's trying to climb the mountain. They say, you will fall down, you will be in a pain. Nobody has ever did this one. Till one deaf guy came in. He started climbing up. Going on, he didn't listen to anybody. Because in fact, he cannot. And since he cannot take all that negativity into it, he become the first person to climb that mountain. Fellow Toastmasters, before climbing any mountain, winning any mountain, you need to win your own self. Before winning any race, you need to rise from the ashes yourself. The world will be world. The people will be the people. People will throw all their negativity around you because that's what most of the people have. Or the unwanted love, the love that pull you down. The people words are like stone. If you carry them, it will slow you down. But if you throw them down and step on them, you can raise yourself. The decision is actually yours. The world will continue the way the world is. Let the world don't believe you. Let the people don't trust you. You, fellow Toastmasters, always and just always take your own self seriously. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. It's the lead evaluator will start, or should I hand over it to the lead evaluator?
I think lead evaluator should start.
Thank you very much, TMOD, and in particular Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti. Seriously? What attaching is a topic selection, is attracting the people, what's coming in. And I like the way you open your speech. Have you ever loved with someone? We are expecting that you're talking about your crush. Yes, there was a crush, or that crush is your cat. As per the project, it required two things from you: is a vocal variety and the body language. Let's see first the vocal variety. To me, you are successfully making the dialogue between you and your wife, you and your mothers, and the group of the peoples who are with you on the mountain hiking. Excellent way, the dialogue. Let's coming to the body language. Body language, I can give you the 60% marks. And there is some area to be improvement. you have plenty of space, like you can move from left to right, right to left. And you decided to focus yourself on a center point of the camera. Even we can see from the left and the right side. And I don't think so. There is a magnetic force is pulling your hand together. And sometime you was playing with your hand and sometime you're clasping your hand. Just keep it open and use the hand gesture to reinforce your message. But I like your speech. The word don't believe you. Again, the twist on your speech. Take yourself seriously. If you will take yourself seriously, the people will take you seriously. I really enjoy your speech and wish you all the best for the next project. By this, I will request Toastmaster Tala bin Hamid to cover the visual part of his speech.
Thank you so much, lead evaluator. Your visual setup was like the perfect canvas for your artistry, Toastmaster Khurram. The background, the lighting was perfect. And I also found that your movements were very well coordinated. Of course, that is in deference to what your lead evaluator said about your vocal variety and body language. But I found that your movements were very well coordinated with the content of your speech, exceptionally well coordinated. It was as if it was a symphony where your words were actually perfectly matched with what your movements were. I also liked your facial expressions, which were again in line with your words, and at the same time, they were not overpowering. So I found very good balance between performance and oratory in your speech. The only visual improvement that I would suggest is that perhaps you should not point to the audience directly as much as you did during the speech. Although I know that you were role playing, but even that can appear odd or offensive to some people. Other than that, I believe visually your speech was spot on. Over to you, Mr. Deedeval.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster GTM Tala bin Hamid. Let's move to the auditory part. And who is better than the auditory part is Toastmaster Imran Rana.
Thank you so much, lead evaluator DTM sir. First of all, congratulations to Toastmaster Khurram Saeed Chishti for delivering such a wonderful speech. I must say, this speech, if you could work more, you can make this speech an international level speech, because the speech title is quite amazing and catchy. In auditory, I have to observe about the vocal variety, voice, and audio quality. So throughout your speech, you have a very good vocal variety. Your voice was clear, and and you were completely perfectly audible. What I observed that throughout the speech, your speech was delivered with a little pace. Maybe you could bring some pauses so that you can use your vocal variety quite well. Although they were there in the dialogue between you and your mother, and the dialogue between, and there were different vocal varieties. So they were all there. Maybe add some pauses to enhance your vocal variety more. So overall, it was a wonderful speech with a wonderful message. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Imran Rana. Let's move to the perceptible part. And DTM Sashweb, the president of the club, will taking the responsibility to give the feedback to Khurram Saeed Chishti.
Thank you very much, DTM Saf. Toastmaster Khurram, the message you wanted the audience to perceive from your from your speech was very much evident that the that your feelings and your reactions should be what you want them to be, and not what the people who are around you dictate them to be. So that was very much evident. So well done on making that clear. So back to the lead evaluator, TTM sir.
Thank you very much, DTM Sahib. Let's move to the structural part of the speech, and I will request DTM Sahib to take over, please. Thank you very much, lead evaluators. Let's see the structural part of the speech of Toastmaster Faram Saeed Chishti. What is the structure of the speech? Is the opening, body, and the conclusion. Opening, yes, is attention grabbing. Body, you share the 3 or 4 stories in between. One is you grab the attention by sharing this, love her, miss her, my best cat. And you mentioned about the 2 type of the people that those know you very well positively and know you very well negatively, but negative and positive vibes you will get from the people. Then the dialogue between you and your wife, and your 3 years efforts to become the 3938 champion about it. And you concluded very well about it, that the people like a stone. So that was a good ending. Let the world don't believe you. Take yourself seriously. It's a well-structured speech. Congratulations to you. Over to TMOD. No, not the TMOD. Let me request the speaker first to give your feedback to the evaluator.
Thank you very much, lead evaluator and all the other evaluators. It's a valued feedback, and you will see improvements in the next upcoming speeches. Thank you very much.
Wish you all the best, Toastmaster Faram Saeed Chishti. Over to the TMOD, please.
Thank you so much, lead evaluator. And thank you once again, Toastmaster Faram Saeed Chishti, for delivering such a wonderful, a thought-provoking speech with a little bit of twist and humor. And it was quite amazing. I just wanted to add something, that maybe you could start the speech with your speech, right? Seriously? And then you can, means this one sentence can grab the attention easily, and you can go on, means confidently after grabbing the audience attention. So now it's time for me to move towards the second speaker.
He's not here,
right?
so we can, yeah,
Okay,
we can
so
move on.
we can now it's time for us to move to the table topic session. And for the table topics, if not DTM Aaron, then we have her proxy DTM Talha bin Hamid to conduct the table topic session. So over to you, DTM Talha.
All right. Yes. So for a moment, imagine that it is DTM Aram and not me. Because she worked on the topics and everything, and I asked her that just in case you cannot join, that please give me the topics so I can be your proxy. So you can imagine that it is her and not me. So, okay. Hello, everyone. So nice to see. And we have another energetic table topics session in line. So are you all ready? All right. Now, who do I call for table topics? There are so many great people. How about you, Toastmaster Ahmed Shakur?
Yes, ETM Talha, I'm here.
So I did not claim to be a good actor. So yeah, get with it. Toastmaster Ahmed, can you turn on your video, please?
I can.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
let
possible. Oh, great. Wow. Okay. So Toastmaster Ahmed, I have a great topic for you. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, okay, today the word of the day, which was supposed to be introduced by the language evaluator, had the language evaluator been introduced, word of the day would have been introduced as well. So, word of the day is generate. All right. And Toastmaster Ahmed Shakur, your topic is what makes AI different from humans? What makes AI different from humans?
Different from humans. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters. What makes AI different from humans? There are numerous things that I can imagine right now that makes an AI different from humans. First of all, it is not human. And if it is not human, it cannot feel like a human, or it cannot know if something it is saying or doing is right, and it can not comprehend it, the right and wrong. For example, today we listened to a keynote on Chat GPT. We can ask Chat GPT for steps to kill someone, and it will tell what are the steps to kill someone. But a human being won't, and they would ask why you want that, why you want to do that. It's not legal or it's not ethical. So it's not human killing someone. So this is how an artificial intelligence is different from human being. The intelligence given to human being is does not only give the answers to the question, but also ask the reasons for those questions. So that is how mainly the artificial intelligence is different from humans. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ahmed. And I must say that you raised some very insightful points, especially for an impromptu speech. So absolutely great job. So next we have two runners in the meeting. I would like to call upon the second one, Toastmaster Salman Majid. Are you ready for a table topic? Toastmaster Salman? All right, we can come back to you. Toastmaster Ghulam Abbas. There you are, great. So nice to see you. So are you ready for a table topic?
Ready or not ready, there is no option.
Good. That's more like it. So your topic is, just give me a second, let me go over the list. Yeah. How are you smarter than AI? How are you smarter than AI?
All right, thank you so much. How are we smarter than we as a human being are smarter than AI? I think the life in us dependent on two things, the feelings of happiness and the feeling of anger. And these feelings are like I think are the energies, are the fuels for us that drives us towards our destination, towards the success. In AI, both these things are missing. These two things, the happiness is like happiness is like it's energy, fuel for us, and it enhances our energy, our potential, and make us more smarter. But there's no feelings in AI. So this is all what I can share. Thank you, Diti and Talha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ghulam Abbas. And
Not
it is
connecting to
so-
the topic.
It's all right. The whole point of table topics is to speak for at least 1 minute. And it was so nice to see you after such a long time. So please keep coming to the meetings. And next we have, okay, now Toastmaster Rana Salman Mazid. Are you ready? Yes, now you are. All right. So your topic is.
Yes, sir.
All right. Your topic is can we use AI to improve our married life?
Sir, can you repeat the word of the day?
Word of the day is generate.
Generous. Okay. Thank you so much, table topic master.
Sorry, generate.
Generate. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, table topic master. First of all, let me recall you one of the table topic speaker just called upon that the difference in human beings and the chat GPT is the feelings. Human beings' feelings and the AI. There is no feeling between humans and the match between human beings' feelings and the chat GPT or artificial intelligence feeling. So I think this is the best tool that we can use in our married life. That the main element in married life is feelings about your partner. But as the artificial intelligence has no feeling, you can put on the specific data in ChatGPT or AI and him to ask him or her, or you can practice on her. If you generate a female AI, and you can improve your married life. I think this is what from my side. Thank you, and over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Salman Mazid. We can have one more table topic. Toastmaster Tahir Iqbal. Are you ready? All right. So Toastmaster Tahir, your topic.
Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, I'm ready.
All right, great. So your topic
Yeah.
is
Your voice is stopped, Talha bin Hamid.
actually your connection seems to be a little. Now can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's again stopped. Yeah, I can hear you. There is a distortion from my side, connection, disconnectivity. It might happen during I'm speaking.
It's all
yes,
right.
I can
It's
hear
all
you
right.
now.
Yeah, it's all right. So Toastmaster Tahir, your topic is artificial intelligence or human stupidity. Which one would you choose?
And he is gone.
And he's gone. So the AI, the alien overlords did not like this topic. So I suspect there's a lot of suspicious things going on in this meeting today. So I would just like to, while we wait, I'd just like to share one anecdote about the previous topic, using AI to improve your married life. I actually did that even before AI was AI. When I got freshly married, yeah. So I used my smartphone to one day when I was leaving for office, my wife was not feeling well. She was sick. She had fever. So having suffered the consequences of not remembering previously that A, I had a wife, and B, she was sick, I then ensured that this did not happen again. So she was sick, and I actually programmed 3 messages to be sent at 4-hour intervals. It was an app on Nokia's Symbian system called SMS Scheduler. And I programmed 3 messages to be sent at 4-hour intervals, asking, and there were different messages. How are you, honey? Has the fever gotten better? Did you take medicine? So, and so yeah, I did that. And the messages went and the responses came. And when I got home, things were much better. So this is not to give any of the married men here any ideas. Or maybe you can take an idea, but at least if you do that, for God's sake, don't present it to me. All right. So
Okay, didn't you realize that those messages were recorded messages because they were the same pattern, right?
no, they were not the same message. There were 3 different messages sent at 4-hour intervals, and even the intervals were different. So it did not appear like they were pre-timed. Exact timing was decided. So yeah, I'm truly proud of that even today. So all right, I don't think we'll have our speaker back, so I can hand over the charge now back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful table topic session, and we thoroughly enjoyed the responses given by the speakers. So it's time for me. Yes, the votes have been floated by our very dedicated and active vote counter. Yes. So now it's time for us to move towards the last session, that is the general evaluation session. To conduct this session, let me request the president of Quantum Leap Toastmasters Club, DTM Sashway, to please take the charge and let us know where should we improve and what is our strong area. So over to you. What are
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the afternoon. I believe Toastmaster Imran Rana, fellow Toastmasters and honorable guest of Quantum Leap. This is the time we'll know what we can actually take back from the meeting. It's yes, AI can evaluate our speeches, but AI can't actually tell us the emotional side of what we can do better, like Toastmaster Ghulam and Toastmaster Salman mentioned during their table topics. So let's begin with the general evaluation part. In Quantum Leap, since we follow the advanced format, it's a bit different. So the speeches are evaluated after they are presented by various modular evaluators. So we'll move on to the language evaluators report, and that report will be generated by TTM Tala bin Hamid, over to you.
Thank you so much, James Hart. And congratulations on using the word of the day. Very well done. Very impressive. So today's report is not that long because most of the stuff, most of the material was quite technical, especially the keynote. And the prepared speech was more focused on vocal variety and body language than word usage. But I've noted what I could. And the first good usage is from Toastmaster of the Day's intro, Twinkle of an Eye. And then he also used energetic and dedicated for a Toastmaster. Then the prepared speech, have you ever loved someone? He didn't listen to anyone because in fact he could not because he was deaf. So kind of borderline inappropriate, but quite funny as a result, and very clever. So yeah. Very good injection of humor through a linguistic twist here. You need to win over your own self. Very well said. And unwanted love. Then someone used cannot comprehend right and wrong, which I think summarizes the state of AI very well. Very few grammatical issues. The first was that in the prepared speech, there was some very minor errors in tenses and singulars and plurals. So the speaker might need to practice better. And the second was that someone said Toastmaster of the afternoon. So afternoon, hello, afternoon starts after 12. So he's still Toastmaster of the day. And that's pretty much it. Over to you, General Level.
Thank you very much, TTM Tala bin Hamid. Just to correct that, the speaker said almost afternoon, not afternoon, I believe. But that was a nice catch. So let's talk about the report of the timer, and it's a very short report that everyone was qualified, and I'll leave the report of we began on time. We are ending on time for my general evaluation report. So with that, let's move on to the report of the whole meeting. The meeting began almost on time, which was a wonderful step by our by our outgoing president, and like I said at the very beginning, that these are very big shoes I'm supposed to fill, and that's something I'll be reminded of over and over again. For the keynote speech, we can see how many guests were actually hooked to join our meeting. So that showed that AI is a very trending topic, and Toastmaster Osama did justice to it, and he showed us how to use AI very smartly. the prepared speech, as always, was by our world champion, and that was a speech worthy of a world championships podium. So thank you, Toastmaster Khurram, for your speech. And next, we had the proxy by DTM Talab bin Hamid, who exceptionally played DTM Iram, and that made the table topic very exciting. We had various first time joiners of in a quantum leap meeting. So that's very heartening to see. And then of course we can we we moved on ahead. Just one point we can work upon would be to manage the Toastmaster ethical guidelines of not using some word that are to be refrained for, especially then when we have various guests in the meeting who want to know the true essence of what the quantum leap has to offer. And just one area that today uh, we didn't have one prepared speaker, so we are about to end on time, but we can I think manage the timings in between a bit better, but overall a wonderful meeting. First one of this Toastmaster year, and looking forward to many more. With that, it's back to the Toastmaster of the day for about 8 minutes, and and then after that he'll be the Toastmaster of the afternoon. So over to Toastmaster Imran Rana.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator DTM Sashweb. What a wonderful meeting we had today. It was amazing. It was full of fun. It was full of learning, especially the keynote speech. The keynote speaker highlighted the insight of artificial intelligence, and table topic session was quite related to that theme, and the keynote speech was quite serious and the table topic session was quite humorous. So it was a beautiful mix up of seriousness and humor, plus icing on the cake, a wonderful thought-provoking speech. So I thoroughly loved the whole session, and I'm sure you all did. It's time for me to signing off as Toastmaster of the day, and yes, DTM Sashweb just did the job. So it's time for me to hand over the charge back to the president of Quantum Leap, and I wish Quantum Leap have a wonderful years this year, and as well as years in future. So over to you, President, distinguished Toastmaster Sashweb.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Imran Rana. Let me just launch the polls once again. Apologies for that. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, a team meeting in a team club, and which was handled exceptionally by each and every participant, members, role holders, guests. So that's that's amazing. So now I I believe we can take the comments from our guests first. First, we have Toastmaster Salman. So Toastmaster Salman, what's your first reaction about the quantum leap and its meeting?
Thank you, DTM Saad. Actually, this is not my first meeting to attend the Quantum Leap meeting. We have another meeting joined, which is be hosted by the International President Matt Kenzie. But unfortunately, our gathering, corporate two clubs gathering, that is of Century Paper Toastmasters Club and the Centurion Toastmasters Club, was not entertained by the speech of international president. It was a good theme, and the techniques you are using, the advanced technique just you said about the quantum leap advanced Toastmasters Club. So and especially the galaxy stars of the galaxy Toastmasters available in your club is amazing. Every person right now available is the star of our district, and hopefully not only of our district, they are also available in other districts, just like it our DTM Talha, DTM Sash, DTM Sash, yourself, DTM, not to mention about the Saif Ali Sheikh Sahab, especially he's DTM, but I think he's much more than the designations of DTM. Our little introduction which I remind about him is he's serving from I think 90s the Toastmasters Club, and he is the first president, if I'm not wrong, the District 40 Bangladesh, first ever Toastmaster Club in Bangladesh. If I am not wrong, sir, please correct me. Actually, he was just introduced himself in our one of our meeting, and I recalled most of the things I remember about him. Thank you, and over to you.
Let me just make the correction. I was not the president of first club in the Bangladesh. I was instrumental to open the club in a Bangladesh, first club in a Bangladesh.
Thank you so much, sir. It is much more than president designation. You are the initiator of that club and that initiative.
That's quite an accolade we've just gotten to learn right now. So let's move on to Toastmaster Ghulam Abbas. So Toastmaster Ghulam, your feedback about quantum leap.
Thank you, DTM Saad. And in fact, today when I got up, I find a message in the events group that there is a presentation on Chat GPT that immediately caught my attention. I immediately joined the meeting, but unfortunately, I missed that session. And I would request if you can provide me the recording of that session. Otherwise, I'm happy that at least I have broke the ice to be here in this meeting of where I can find champions of the champions like Khurram Chishti. I'm glad to be here with him and Talha bin Hamad and DTM Saif Ali Sheikhs. There are so many superstars here. I'm happy to be amongst these stars, and I think it's a great opportunity for anyone to be here in the meeting. Very convenient to attend because it's happening online. And interestingly, the pause that I encountered in the table topic session, that was very much expected. I was expected to me because I was out of practice, out of Toastmaster for last many months due to official engagements. I still remember a conversation that someone had when I was in training at LUMS, where they engaged a professor of communication. And when he delivered the lectures, so someone asked from him that how we can reduce our fear of public speaking. Please share with us any tip. And that professor responded to him, gentleman. He came closer to him, offered him his hand like this, and shook hand with him and asked, "What do you feel?" He said, "Your hands are gold." Okay, yes, my hands are gold, and I'm also perspiring in front of all you people. It's been 30 years that I'm teaching in this university, and still I'm feeling this sort of anxiety while facing the audience. So there is no way out. He gave the recipe that there is no way out except to be connected with the like we remain in the practice. So that I realized when I joined the table topic session. So now I'm committing with myself that I should be remain connected with the Toastmaster community, and this Quantum Leap Club give so many other benefits because it has so many accomplished speakers here. So I wish I could join every meeting of this club. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster Saad.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ghulam. And now since he you have broken the ice, it's also time for you to actually motivate your brother to also break the ice and join the club that he was a part of. So thank you very much. So next we have Toastmaster Ahmed. Can we please briefly have your feedback, Toastmaster Ahmed? You're on mute.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you, DTM Saad. Today's meeting was very interesting. Actually, I woke up late today, but fortunately, I saw your messages on WhatsApp and I joined the meeting, and it was thoroughly enjoyable. And I learned a lot about the AI as well, and also about how to give a proper speech by Toastmaster Khurram Chishti. So whenever I join Quantum Leaps meeting, I always end up learning something, and it is the best thing about uh, these meetings. So please keep on doing this, and inshallah, I'll try to be a member of Quantum Leap as well. Thank you. Over to you, TTM Saad.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ahmed. Looking forward to your membership, but like everyone, you are welcome to join anytime. So let's move on to the meeting results. The best prepared speaker, of course, goes to Toastmaster Forum because he was well within time, and the best round robin evaluator. If we had not launched the poll, so I would request you all to please vote. In the meantime, we can move Okay, so as long as we don't have this vote, we can't move on. Okay, the best table topic speaker award goes to Toastmaster Ahmed Shakur. And the best lead evaluator award goes to DTM Saif Ali Sheikh. And the best round robin evaluator award, of course, goes to DTM Saif Ali Sheikh. And the best Big 3 award goes to the proxy of DTM Iram. That's what made him win this award. It goes to DTM Talab bin Hamid. So with that, since we are officially done with the meeting protocols, the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you so much. I would just like to add something. I'd like to place on record my special gratitude to our outgoing president, DTM Saif Ali Sheikh, for not only his contribution in establishing this club, were it not for him, the club would have taken much longer to establish. And secondly, his continued participation, the discipline that he enforced, which was only broken one time, and that was today. And that was only by a few minutes. Otherwise, he always ensured that he started the meeting in time. The way he planned and executed the induction ceremony was also something worthy to learn. So I believe I speak for everyone when I say that DTM Saif is the heart and soul of Quantum Leap, and whether he's the president or not, he'll always be the charter president and one of the founders. So thank you so much, sir, from the bottom of my heart. I also wish to place on record my sincere gratitude. I also wish to convey my gratitude to DTM Saad, Toastmaster Imran, Toastmaster Khurram, and others who are not in the meeting right now, but like DTM Mira and DTM Sudarshan, of course, who is no longer a member of Quantum Leap, but only because he went on to become a charter member of another club in our district, Wordwise. So all the members of Quantum Leap have done exceptional contribution to the club at one time or another. Some of them were very active at one point and then they drifted away due to other engagements. Especially, I would also like to point out the support from many members of Rawalpindi Toastmasters Club that was there with us in the initial days of the club. And then they tapered off because RTC also meets every Saturday. So of course it was natural, but people like Toastmaster Saira, Toastmaster Omar Hussain, they were very, very instrumental and very active in the early days of the club. And we all remember Toastmaster Saira's keynote on blockchain. Secondly, and thirdly, of course, the keynotes, and especially today's keynote by Toastmaster Osama. It was just like 2 days ago when I said to him that, you can do a keynote, why not? And not only he took the chance, but he prepared so well for it. We could all see that it was a very professionally done keynote. So all I have is gratitude for everyone, and thank you so much.